Cookies. I like cookies. You like cookies. Everyone likes cookies. There's another type of cookies that we probably, if we're not really that aware of it, we probably don't, one, know about it, two, and if we do know about it, we don't like them either. That's what causes, these are the cookies that cause issues to happen. The cookies that get installed or loaded onto your system through your browser, and you can't do anything about it unless you clear the cache every week or so. But there is something that you can make sure you keep on doing, and you don't have to worry about this as much, especially if you're out with your computer at a coffee shop or a public place like a grocery store that has Wi-Fi. These days you have, when you go and log into these Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll get terms that you have to accept. You have to accept these terms, and in those terms says this is a public place, pretty much, not word for word. I don't really read them. I know what they say for the most part. It's like you pretty much give up your privacy when you accept these terms. And the owners of these networks can do this because that's their network. They're in the business to make the money, make profits, and you can't really stop them. So with that being said, if you're ever, and this should be done wherever you are, at home, once a week at least. But when you go out to a public place with your computer at a coffee shop, you should, when you're done, when you close out the browser, Chrome and Firefox, they have the same sequence key set up. On the Windows, I think it's Shift, Control, Backspace, or Delete, and then Command, Shift, Backspace, and Delete on an Apple Mac. Hitting this key sequence helps you to clear all that off of your system. And once you do that, you close the browser, it clears everything out. So it rids your computer of those tracking cookies. That's what they are, a tracking cookie. That's why when you want to always hear that a cookie that is downloaded, someone will place a cookie on your computer. You always hear people saying, when you're on a public Wi-Fi, and even your devices warn you about this too. You're on a public Wi-Fi. You sure you want to connect to this? It's unsecure. It definitely is unsecure, even if it's password protected. But even the Wi-Fis that don't have the password, they're even more unsecure. And this is why they can place these cookies, these trackers, on your device. Unless you're aware that they're there, and unless you remove them when you're done, these public properties can track you, and they'll track what they're after is the data where you're surfing the web. They want to find out about what things you buy, so they can easily sell things to you. That's what they're trying to accomplish by doing this. But again, those sequence events, it's Control Shift Backspace or on a Mac, Command Shift Delete. And if you do that, you can clear your cookies, your tracking cookies, which are bad, off your system. And these companies will not be able to get your surfing, browsing data. This is my public service announcement for today. Sweet tea out. Enjoy the journey, trust and love the process.